Hey, carpet. So you get no specs for the Sigma stage. And he's not on the map. I don't know if I have all the power-ups. Actually, I'm sure that I'm missing at least one or two. There's apparently a sub-tank there. I think I got that though. That guy, I forgot about him. Okay, so that our tank is already gone. I think I was already up there. Hang on. This is going to be slightly shorter than it was last time because I started late. You know, I think I already got everything here. Never mind. Whatever. Let's split up. I'll draw the attention of their main force so you can slip unnoticed. God damn it, I meant to dash there. Oh man, we're almost at 300 deaths. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty brutal. Did not mean to make that screen come up. Whoops. It's not a full-blown panic yet. My favorite enemy. Nope, nope, you get back here. Okay, can I cheese it like usual? Oh, I can't. They specifically made it so I can't climb on that cliff. It's usually how I cheese this level. Oh my god. Are they really doing this to me? Hey, Deck. Welcome. Do you see Carpet's message? Ah. Man, this was bad enough in the original game. Didn't need this kind of treatment. You're checking on some friends after finishing dinner. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Y'all can show up whenever you want, doesn't matter. I was just wondering if you saw it. What did it say? Oh. It says Byzantine haters post after me. So I guess you're a Byzantine hater now. Oh my god. That is the bane of my existence. When I press A, but he doesn't dash. That's right, I can use missiles. It's the same thing. Same thing, I pressed A. It didn't dash. I know I'm not saying much, but I just have to concentrate here for a minute. What? Where is the platform? What the hell? Where is it? There it is. And now it's gone. I'm silent because I hate you. Hate medium. Oh god. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna use this. Because I don't know what else to do. Made me think you were Welsh. I don't know, I just imagined you all with Welsh accents in my head. Also, we're past 300 deaths. Woohoo. Sure. I might move on to the next game early. Because this is brutal. So I was working on my platformer engine today. And I was trying to get the slopes working. And I couldn't get them to work right, and it was kind of driving me nuts. So I just had to stop for a while. Sometimes programming does that to me. And believe it or not, there's a lot of math involved in like making a platformer game like this. It's like physics type math. It's really complex. Fucking hell. So how are you guys? Did you have a good Sunday? I'm so close. It's like that game Getting Over It. Except worse. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this today. Let's go to Fallout. We'll play a more casual game like Fallout 4 in survival mode. Alright, 1 second while I set it up. Oh, I didn't mean to do add-ons. Huh, I never installed high-res textures. Don't mind the character names. I am mildly dehydrated. I don't know if they have a water source at this place. Where is Longfellow's cabin? Oh, it's way over there. That's too far away. Oh, here's a water source.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
He's the same voice actor as Nick Valentine.
What are you? I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and a pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
She is a synth. That's why she left home.
Kasumi had honest questions about herself. She came here for answers. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I don't know.
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs. Holes in someone's memory. Feelings of unexplained isolation. Odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
The day the bombs fell. I don't think that'd be his first memory.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone?
This is meta.
We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can tell him about the Institute. That's cool.
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also
Oh, hey, Sith.
means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been
You actually didn't miss it. I
not to mention
tried to beat the
loss of
first
human
stage,
life. Sorry.
where you have to jump on the platforms to get up to the base. And I got so frustrated that I quit.
Great evil. You have our
So you didn't miss
gratitude.
much.
Is there anything else you need?
Did I hit 500 deaths yet? Nope, only 300.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago. hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself.
I think I forgot to save after I quit, though.
I've been doing that ever since.
I'll have to get the death counter back to where it was. It's very important that we have an accurate death counter.
Tell me more about this place, Arcadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
Well, he doesn't have any plans now.
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You are from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
I killed a bunch of them.
I've been impressed with the synths I've come across.
That's good to hear. I hope your opinion of us only continues to get better. Now, was there anything else?
Dima reminds you of X. He just wants peace, but he doesn't know how he can attain it yet. Yeah. Does kind of remind me of that.
So everyone here in...
Yes. You are from...
Right. I'd like to hear about your experiences first.
After I left the Commonwealth, it was decades before I met another of my kind. At first, I didn't believe it. I'm a prototype. I escaped long before synths could pass for human.
Wait,
I thought the person I was talking
would I get different
to was
dialogue here if I brought
deluded
Nick
at
Valentine?
first, and then I realized the truth. That we were the same. I didn't know it then, but that's when
I feel like I would.
really started.
I should tell Longfellow to go home. He didn't bring Valentine yet. You like Longfellow?
Impressed.
Oh, you
That's
brought
good
McCready.
Now,
I should get going.
of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
These screens are really impractical. They look cool though. They look like the space stations from Bosconian. It's an old arcade game.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima.
Lots of
We
plot
can't
in Nick
solve
and
all
Dima's
the world's
conversations.
problems,
Oh, I gotta bring him then.
certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you.
Hey, Carlos.
Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy.
Fallout the
devoted
4th
to
by
helping
Nimidium the
others.
3rd.
He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers.
I was wondering if Faraday is named after Michael Faraday. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's named after the scientist who, like, made the Faraday cage. I guess, I don't know. I spaced on a lot of what he was saying.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk away now.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it?
He has 64
He's overcome
kilobytes.
so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like
Faraday,
something
I'm
you
over
could
here,
handle?
bud. I'm over here.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
If I get to shoot people, then yeah.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
The mud crabs sank the boat. Okay, so I came here for Kasumi, but I'm just gonna leave really quick. I gotta find Nick, but I don't really know where he is, so it'd be a bit of a challenge. So the last time we saw him, he was with me at the hull. And then he just kind of disappeared into the ether. Try looking in Longfellow's cabin. Okay. This music makes me think of Pink Floyd. Like that part right there. I don't know the exact song. Oh boy, I'm being reckless. God, so much radiation. No, stop it, Longfellow.
I have my hands full helping you. That's the best I can offer.
The entire town Just running after the ghouls. Oh,
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for this.
oh god, they're throwing grenades again. You can't trust them when they're throwing grenades. They've already accidentally killed me with a Molotov cocktail once. These mutant dolphins. The psychotic prankster achievement on Fallout 3. That's when you reverse pickpocket grenades into people's pockets, right? Beluga whales. I thought beluga whales were all white. That was actually something I really liked in Fallout 3. I don't know if you could do that in this game though. I never tried it. Alright, Mr. Valentine. So you wouldn't happen to remember where McCready was at the cabin? Just kind of walking around. Oh, I thought that was him. Oh great, I have no idea where Nick is. Could he still be at the hull? I mean, typically when you change followers, they, like, they'll go to a workshop. But, I mean, it's worth checking. Is he in here? Is he taking a synth dump? A data dump? When you have the Wasteland Workshop DLC finished, there's a computer that you can build that lets you locate your companions. That would be very handy. Info dump. Oh, I don't remember this. He must have gone nuts and built 10,000 dog houses in Sanctuary. It's the sign of someone who really appreciates their pet.
A stranger came to town that might help you.
Buy my guns.
That's the best I can offer.
So here's the Mariner. I wonder if Nick went back to the Commonwealth. Equipped him with the flashy bandana and armor. Wait, so this game has dog armor. I didn't know that.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
What exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a pure... We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit
I remember
us.
this.
I was hoping you might go have a look.
Sure.
If you're up to it, just heads... I wouldn't ask a stranger this.
All right, I'll head out there.
Good. Our...
Well, just drink the ocean, lol.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
I mean, they could just build a still, couldn't they? Maybe that wouldn't produce enough water.
Do you have any super mutants on the mainlands? We got some by Aldersea.
Come on, take a swig. Drink through the bucket, yes! Glorious. He just casually tosses it off.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
So I'm wondering if maybe Nick got wounded.
In the deep fog, there are things out there.
And maybe he
Need to drown your troubles?
went back to the
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
the last workshop, I don't know.
Remember, the island's always watching.
Alright, well I'm gonna find him one way or another. Just Google something really quick on my phone because I don't want to alt tab too much because the game gets unstable. Player.move to. I don't want to use player.move to. I just want to know where they are. Player.move to 2F25. F24, okay, yeah. I don't want to cheat. Very tempted to cheat. Okay, well I just want to know where he is, so hang on. I'm going to just kill my character right after I do this. What? What? Why is that invalid? Google lied to me. Oh, 2F25.
People of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did.
Okay, so he's back at his detective agency. I kind of figured that's where he would be. Hang on, I'm gonna get some water before I go. Whoa!
My arm!
Really, you're just gonna throw a glowing one at me?
I really hope you find someone to help. It's not me.
There has to be someone you can spare to investigate.
I'll repeat. There are no police in Far Harbor.
Stay clear of the quarry. Loads of trappers.
You're talking to each other through a wall.
Are you there? Are you that detective I've heard about?
Who said I was a detective?
Mayor Avery said that someone new had arrived on the island, investigating a missing person. That must be. I haven't been able. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Longfellow liked that.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
I'll meet you there.
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall.
5 days later. Where is he? Hey Seth. So it turns out that Nick went back to his detective agency. So we gotta go back to Diamond City. That's okay though, because I have vertibird signal grenades. And I can actually use them. Boat physics. I'm hesitant to mock game physics, since I was working on them today on my platformer engine. I just about drove myself crazy trying to get the player to move up and down slopes properly. You put vegan buttercream frosting on one of those oatmeal cranberry cookies. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm not a big fan of oatmeal cookies, but I might eat one if I had that.
Hey. Hey there.
Go ahead.
It's time for you to head home.
Come find me if you need me again, and I'll be ready. Might even be sober, too.
He's gonna take the boat. He's just gonna keep it and strand me here. So if Preston doesn't give me more signal grenades, I might just have to make a plugin for the game that makes it so I can buy them from him. You can only travel to an exterior location. Okay. Fair enough. Hardware town, that's going to be a hot LC.
Don't
Oh
worry,
well.
General. Had plenty of practice. The weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
It's a raider hotspot. Yeah, I might have to use the minigun. Or I might just die immediately when we land. There's boss music playing. Oh, that's a... I thought that was a vault. It's a helipad, actually. Where are we going? This isn't where I told him to go. Let's go to Hangman's Alley. What is this flight plan? What? This guy needs to learn how to fly. If he takes me to the prison, you're going to laugh. If he takes me to the Prinwood, then Liberty Prime will toss a nuke into this thing and kill us all. Yeah, it kind of looks like we're going to the Pridwin. Okay. This pilot is officially fired. What is going on? Why is it so buggy? Okay, we're finally going in the right direction now. Even with all the jank, that's still a really cool feature. Okay, so let's just sleep for a bit. Drink some water. We'll harvest some crops.
Seems to be growing well.
Make lots of vegetable soup with this. Oh, I gotta cook that Mirelurk meat. Hello, Preston.
What are you building?
Poor Preston, he was at Sanctuary. And now he's in a raider neighborhood. All because I ordered him to go here. The Raiderhood, yeah. Okay, that's a lot of radiation. Not entirely sure where it's coming from. I'm going the wrong way to get to Diamond City. I'm getting some extreme deja vu. Like I've done this exact same thing in the same save. I was following the wrong marker. God dang it. This is what happens when I play games with markers. And I start relying on the marker. It's a good thing somebody's paying attention. Because I'm certainly not. They made me come all the way back here.
McDonough's a synth. Someone has to do something.
Oh, they found out that the mayor's a synth. When did this happen?
Should someone get a doctor? He doesn't look good.
Hey, Clements.
He needs a doctor.
Danny.
2 slugs in the gut, plus the fall from the elevator. I ain't gonna make it.
Quick, take this stim pack.
Thank you. I feel better. If you don't mind,
I've never seen this before.
just gonna stay here for a bit.
Pastor Clements.
Thank you. God willing, he'll make a full recovery.
Sullivan.
I'm just gonna stay here for a bit.
The mayor. He's part of the Institute? Oh, God.
God, I voted for the mayor twice. He was with the Institute this whole time.
There is no institute. I destroyed it.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
What do you mean?
It's just not the sort of thing most folks could handle. Changing the face of the Commonwealth forever. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
God, did you see that explosion? The old CIT ruins, they're just a big crater.
Wow, hey there. Been a long time. How you holding up?
Nick? Oh, hey. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without Gwen. Glad it gets easier every day.
Yeah, that's real good to hear.
Don't walk outside
Well,
the wall undefended.
I just
High
wanted
quality
to check
protection for sale.
You ever need anything, stop by the office.
Sure, you got it. Thanks, Nick.
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
I was on duty when I seen that airship fall out of the sky. Wonder if anyone survived.
Nope. Oh, that's Kellogg's house.
McDonough's a synth. Someone has to do something.
Heck? What was that?
Whoa, what is the Brotherhood doing here? What are they doing in the city? Who let them in? They're assassins here to get revenge. I need to sleep. Oh! Holy shit! How did they get in here? Why is he propped up on the wall? Because he's injured. They sent Brotherhood assassins.
It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Yeah, they followed me through doors, but like, they teleported. Like I came through the door and then they like teleported up here. Oh, well, this is another door. Okay.
Just what I needed. Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
I thought this was a random event. Well, yeah, the Brotherhood showing up, that's random, but I think him being injured was part of the mayor quest. I like his headset. I look like something. I'm not sure what. Some might say a twat. I look like time. Oh yeah, that's right. I look like Time Cop. FBI, get on it.
Holy nuts! A giant frickin' robot just walked by here like it was nothing. Now I seen everything.
No skull in the league can withstand a swatter.
The legend himself. Way to give it to the Institute.
Something on my screen. Come in here, please. I was afraid he's gonna fall off. Let's see, what does my hat do? It gives me charisma. So I can put on the hat when I talk to people. Hey, it's Piper.
Break your foot trying to kick that door down.
Damn it, it won't budge. Damn it, McDonough's locked the door.
Hey, Piper.
There's no key. Gotta be a way in.
It's a novice lock. Come on, Piper. You can open that.
Sweet.
Blue, what are you doing?
What do you mean they dislike that? Oh, because I committed a crime. Well, how else was I supposed to get the door open?
That's far enough.
Help me! He's crazy!
I am not just going to be discarded and tossed to the wolves. I'm the mayor, goddammit!
The secretary's desk. Oh. Whoops.
Mayor McDonough, I can help you. But not when you're holding a hostage.
Oh, I should have put on my hat for this.
Oh, no. I'm not losing my bargaining chip. Now, I'll tell you what's going to happen next. I'm walking out of this city, unharmed, with my dignity intact.
You're not getting off the hook that easy, McDonough. You have to answer for what you've done.
I'm either walking out of the city a free man, or I'm killing as many of you disgusting, filthy savages as I can.
You're going to stand trial. And these people are going to have justice.
Lord knows you've got plenty to answer for.
Trial? Please. You know how these people feel about sins. I won't be stuck in a prison while they gloat.
He's dead.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. We don't have to kill his secretary. What? What are you guys doing?
Without a mayor, the city council
You're nuts.
in line to pick up the pieces.
You guys are nuts.
Let's hope they do a better job. I don't know when people are going to be ready for another mayoral election. I'm not going to.
I'm surrounded by psychopaths.
But at least now Diamond City will finally have the truth.
And Mayor McDonough's term ends with a bang.
Man, I'm getting out of here. You guys are loose cannons.
No way I could pick this.
But I have the key. I guess you didn't have a key.
That sure doesn't look like it came in with us.
Oh, shut up. You just killed a secretary for no reason. I'm gonna be lectured by you. We need to skip town before people find out what happened. Oh, where'd he go? probably sleep after this. Geneva might have been hostile because I broke into the office. Yeah. NPC interactions in this game are very strange. I can't sleep here. Oops. I can go sleep at Hangman's Alley. Did I get the house here? No. Do you do a quest for that? Oh, you buy the deed from Whoops. Well, I guess that's not happening now. Search her body in the desk. Oh, wait, we can do that next time we come back here. Well, I'll do that right. No. No, we'll do it next time. She might despawn. Okay. Actually, I think I can go directly into the office. If I take this elevator over here.
Head on inside.
What's kind of cool is that this is a loading screen in disguise. Alright, back to the crime scene. Okay, so no deed on her body. Piper's just still standing here. I can't get into her desk. The mayor's not carrying his key. So I can't get into the safe. There's the deed on top of her desk. I'll check. Kellogg's house key. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Piper.
I got a lot to clean up here, Blue. Hit me up again later.
Nope, it's gone. This game takes a long time to load sometimes. I actually have a mod that makes it load faster, but it doesn't work in these loading elevators. Nice of you to join me, Nick. He likes to teleport to the Shadow Realm every now and then.
Head on inside.
How does that work? Loading faster. So it's a bit of a dirty hack. See, this game's loading, like when it loads a new zone, it's actually tied to the drawing code. So like, every time it draws a new frame, it loads a bit more of the level. And so basically what the hack does is it increases the frame rate. So it does the drawing faster, and therefore it does the loading faster. And it's typically bad practice to tie code that loads the level to code that draws stuff. You normally want those separated, so you don't have to speed up the drawing to make it faster. But this game is not particularly well programmed, so we need the hack to make it load faster. Does that make sense? The key doesn't exist until you pay Geneva for it. Okay. Fallout 4 was a poorly made piece of shit that goes against design practice. And yet, I love it. I agree with what you said, and I still love it. This is Pequod, arriving shortly at LZ. Every game with helicopters is Metal Gear Solid 5 to me now.
Since we're meant to fly, they would have built us with wings. Nice.
Instruments read all clear. Green for takeoff. Weapon's hot. Ready to bring the pain, sir.
Again with the radiation. Yeah, you get vertibird signal grenades from Preston. He gives them to you at the end of the quest line. And my friends of the Brotherhood of Steel. Nope, I destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel. But the Minutemen has appropriated all of their remaining vertibirds. So I get to use them. I destroyed all of the factions except for the Minutemen. Institute, Railroad, and Brotherhood. All gone. Just gotta make sure we're going the right way, because this pilot has been known to go the wrong way sometimes. Like he's doing right now. Look, you just have to fly there in a straight line. It's not difficult. Yeah, it is pretty much an osprey. Is that the Museum of Witchcraft? Oh no, it's the Insane Asylum. Why are we flying over that thing? It's very dangerous. Can they blow up your vertibird? I don't know. Haven't had it happen so far.
Stand by for landing.
Actually, no. Liberty Prime, he blew up the vertibird once, so yeah, it is possible. Because this ingenious pilot flew right over Liberty Prime, and then he threw a nuke into our vertibird like a football. It was a fun time. Come on, Nick. Where is he? He'll just teleport. It's fine. Oh, he's still not here. Now I'm getting worried. Hey, welcome back, deck. Welcome back to the back deck. The Enclave will save me. The Enclave doesn't appear in this game. Oh, there he is. Thank God. I thought I lost him. Last base known by this point in the Fallout timeline is in Chicago. Oh, so they still have a base. I thought they were completely gone after Raven Rock.
Mitch.
Looking a mite too sober by my estimation. I can fix that.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
This music is public domain, but I don't know if the recording is. I hate that I can't listen to the radio music. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Some of the songs are pretty old and void of copyright. That's true. Although they can still get claimed. I had Butcher Pete get claimed one time. That song is ancient.
Is that a Pit Boy? Heard about those.
Fresh shipment. All your tomato and food.
I've had ridiculous copyright claims on my channel. Like one time I got a claim because I was playing Dune and music from the game was playing and somebody else made a song that sampled music from Dune, and so the claim said that I was using their music even though they were using music from the game. So it's dumb that music in copyright-free territory can get claimed. It's not their music. It should be a crime in and of itself. It absolutely should, I agree. Copyright trolls are scumbags. They're taking money that doesn't belong to them. cold, so I'm wearing my jacket. You got claimed for using a really old recording of opera music. Yeah. You can get claimed for basically anything. Oh, speaking of which, I want to see if anything ever came of that claim that I disputed. You thought my jacket was in-game sound. Immersion. Alright, let's see. Nope. The dispute is still under review. It's been that way for like a month now. Oh yeah, I got claimed for the oldest known melody. That was awesome. I mean, it's not awesome. It's just funny to me. It's funny because of how BS it is. Alright, we finally got Nick. I think copyright holders think they own all music in the known universe. Yeah, I bet, like, if I made up a song on stream right now, they'd probably find some way to claim it. Oh, you know what's really funny? They'll claim bird songs and animal-generated music mixes. I wouldn't be surprised. But, yeah, so you guys know I watch Vinny Vinesauce. So he has a band, and he writes music. And I think one time, like his channel where he uploads his music got claimed. because the copyright troll said that they claimed to be the producer of the music that he made.
You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Like you can't even own your own music. It's amazing. Didn't we already have this conversation with him? Oh, I think I died.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind
Is that the voice of Garrett? He's the same.
Someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed.
He's the same guy who does Nick Valentine.
Tell me, do you think Kasumi is a
and a bunch of
not answering any more questions until you play straight with us.
bunch of Skyrim voices.
Just who the hell are you, really?
Ooh, dialogue.
There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
It can't be you.
He knows him.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Hang on, let me change my outfit. I want to be able to see my own face. Come on. Oh, I can't. Alright, fine.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick.
I'll expose myself to the wasteland plebs.
Capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute.
You're my brother, Anakin.
We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She is a synth. That's why she left home.
Kasumi had honest... None of us
We already saw this.
that someone stripped her very identity from... I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth.
Their brains can only hold so much memory in a limited amount of time. How's that Dima remembers all of this? I think he expanded his brain.
If you'll indulge me.
Like,
you're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be...
like this building houses his brain.
Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you. What's the first memory you have?
He asked me about my first memory. But the first memory I have is about the day the bombs fell. That wouldn't be the first memory that he had, though. So this is kind of meta.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy.
That's a long pause.
And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise
Yeah, he plugged computer parts into himself.
Whatever you decide is true for
He's such a pro gamer that he upgrades himself. He is his own rig.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever.
Imagine going to Newegg and like buying augmentations.
Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you
Like you upgrade your brain chip so you can play Minecraft in your mind.
You should know. The Institute
Minecraft.
has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost.
Yeah, he has an exhaust pipe on his head. That's kind of weird.
Not to mention the loss of
It's his
human
cooling.
life. Sorry.
It's got to be generating a lot of heat
Actions of someone who's
with all that processing power.
great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Well, I know Nick, obviously.
Yes. Of course. What else can I do for you?
Yeah, air cooling and water cooling weren't enough. Needed a full-on exhaust pipe.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
He's already the best synth. Ditch Nick and get him. Yeah, but Nick is portable. This guy is wired. He's attached to his rig.
I should get going.
Of course.
I don't think he can leave. Oh, actually, he can leave. Never mind.
You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Nintendo Switch, but with better hardware.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the acting lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. Dima has worked hard to create a place. He's put some time, and that's not.
Yeah.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Hang on, I got a smudge on my glasses. Alright, now it's smeared. Okay.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective. Dima insists...
If there's anything I can do to help out...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Would I sign up for his plan to make everyone a pro gaming rig for a Call of Duty tournament? Yeah, that sounds like fun.
What happened to the boat?
The island is dangerous after all, but I really could use the spare parts. So?
Uh-huh. I don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that. How does 100 caps sound?
Didn't you say this might be dangerous? 100 caps seems a little light. Danger's involved.
Okay, I see what's going on here. You're not gonna pull one over on me. No, sir. 100 caps was my offer, and that's final.
Dang.
Now, will you help?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
He spent all his money on the rig. Yeah. Guess I should have figured. What does this text say? Please reboot system. Error. Bad command. Scrolling past too fast. Invalid function. Invalid handle. It's like a constant crash dump. I think Dima might be malfunctioning. It's the anti-cheat that he had to disable. I wonder how many times he's been VAC banned.
Want me to take a look at that terminal? Without a waving machines.
I don't think Nick can hack master terminals.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently
That's
as
an
possible,
institute uniform.
but thankfully she was never in any real danger.
Is she a
I'm
former
afraid your journey was unnecessary.
former courser?
Yeah, I'm not convinced she is safe.
By all means, look around. Investigate. We have nothing to hide. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
So coursers have free will.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need
Dima will be
someone to
Skynet.
attend to.
Yeah, probably.
We've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
It'll be a cool Skynet while we all get nuked. We get to play lag-free Call of Duty.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint, with sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course, it was already burned to the ground once. I'm not sure attempting that again would yield much. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
If that's what floats your boat.
It gives me a sense of purpose, yes. I like having something worthwhile to which I can dedicate my time. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
I could use a doctor.
Time to put my knowledge to the test, I guess. What can I do for you?
Not feeling so hot.
What ails you?
Just hurt all over.
Let's see here. Okay, could be worse. So what else do you need?
Never mind. We're done.
Thanks for the practice, I guess.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Cog.
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
That sounds pretty bleak to me.
It's all in how you look at it. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but
Are
I'm
they all
always happy
synths?
to
Yep.
get a deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
It's a synth colony.
Let's see what you have.
Now we're talking.
don't want to sell these. Kind of like them. Team Rocket. I don't think I need these. How do you... Okay, there we go.
Got a thing for antiques, huh?
A bed. Just what I needed. I'm famished. Uh-oh. I don't need to be famished, I have steak.
Can I help you?
Okay, deck.
Did you need something?
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
Yes, I am new fellow. And I've already met Longfellow.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
But how does she know?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
That's not proof.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's
Alright, good night,
actually
Carlos.
hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Thanks for coming.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for it?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found the place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
Yeah, I don't think talking to him will work because my persuasion isn't amazing. Although I could try it. I don't think I have anything to lose.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Excuse me.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Good to keep going. I don't sleep or eat. Hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I want to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point.
The what?
Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor and poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs.
Oh, wow.
When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to good neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Almost forgot what I was doing.
Dima.
Did you need something?
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Just a handy reference, huh? Expect us to just take your word on it?
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose
Problem
there's
solver.
something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict
That's my
been
gun's name.
brewing on this island, shortly after we built Acadia, between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
Dima's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Adam's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
Oh, that part. Now I remember.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war
That's probably my least favorite part.
Children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them.
And you have to
yourself.
do all those puzzles.
One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Kasumi and then save and quit.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
500 caps. Woohoo. Supply lines. I forget how the supply lines work. Let's see. Choices. So I could get Aqua Boy or Big Leagues. I can do more damage with my machete with Big Leagues. I could do Scrounger. Oh, I don't know what to pick. Let's do Scrounger. Could always use more ammo. condensed fog. All right. That was a kind of a short stream. But yeah, we started a little late. So next time we'll do the unfun part of this DLC. Hopefully we'll just be able to get through it quickly. Alright, well, as always.
Rest well this night.
And I'll stream again sometime this week. Good night.